What's good for you?
If you've ever killed a few hours at a bar or pub knocking back a few cold ones, some of you fellas might recognise this situation. When you first came in, you noticed the plain Jane sitting across the way, and you've agreed she's not really your type. But here's the funny thing. You have a few more drinks, and then a few more, and maybe even a few more. And suddenly, she's no longer plain Jane. She's a goddess. Been there, done that. It's affectionately known as putting on your beer goggles. But is there any scientific basis to it? Are your standards more likely to slip as you drink more alcohol? Well, we're going to put it to the test to see where the beauty really is in the eye of the beer holder. To test the beer goggle theory, we've invited 10 men and 10 women to a city bar to have a few drinks and then take a look at some photographs of faces.
Hello everyone and welcome to the What's Good For You beer goggles test.
Our MC for tonight is Clint Paddison, who runs Blink Speed Dating.
We're going to divide you all into two groups of 10, and one of the groups of 10 is going to drink 4 alcoholic drinks, and that'll set you up ready for the test. The other group is going to sit back and drink some waters and orange juices and stuff like that. I know you're a drinker, so just whack those on. You're definitely a drinker.
Those simulated beer goggles Clint's handing out will distinguish the drinkers from the non-drinkers.
I think what we'll find is that the people who've been drinking will actually find the images more attractive. I know that when I've been drinking, I certainly even find like kebabs attractive, so I think that's what we'll see.
So, the non-drinkers are on the light stuff, strictly soft drinks and juice, and the drinkers get to enjoy the beer and the wine. Later, we'll return to see whether the drinkers look at the photographs more favourably than the non-drinkers. Remember this bunch of good time guinea pigs? They're taking part in vital scientific research into the beer goggle theory. Even Clint, our MC, is getting into the spirit.
The beer goggles having an effect yet?
Yep.
Really? How about me? Am I more attractive?
No. The man in charge of our testing is Professor Lad Wheeler from Macquarie University.
The way the experiment will work is that the designated drinking group will be given up to 4 alcoholic drinks over a period of a couple of hours. And the non-drinking group will have all the soft drinks they want over the same period of time.
Then they'll all rate a series of faces. If the beer goggle theory is true, the drinkers should find the faces a lot more attractive than the non-drinkers.
Okay, everybody, can I have your attention, please? The drinkers have had their 4 drinks, so it's time for the test. So, ladies, please stand up and come with me.
What we'll ask you to do is to rate a bunch of guys on a scale from 1, which is not very attractive, to 10, which is very attractive. We'll let the test begin.
The idea is that all the test subjects give honest answers and don't influence each other by reacting to any of the faces. But objective testing and booze don't always go hand in hand.
He has no teeth. I like his eyes.
It's pretty obvious the bubbly's having an effect on the girls' tongues, but how will it affect their eyes?
Oh my god. This is mine.
Okay, boys, do your worst. Or your best. Or whatever.
Kayla's mum.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for your help. And test is over.
All Professor Wheeler needs to do now is tally up the scores for the 2 groups of drinkers and non-drinkers. And you might just be surprised at the results. When it came to the fellas rating how attractive they found the girls, there wasn't much difference between drinkers and those on the soft stuff. There was a bit of a difference with the beer-goggled ladies, but not enough to say there's substance to the theory. Not this time, anyway. But what our happy guinea pigs probably don't realise is that beer goggles aside, they're actually most attracted to average people.
What we've discovered in the last few years is that the most attractive person is the most average person. And by that I mean that if you digitize photographs and average the pixels, you come out with more attractive people. So if you average 2 photos, the composite will be more attractive. If you keep adding more and more people to the composite, you're making it more symmetrical, you're making it in some sense softer, and we find that very attractive.
Hats off to the most average. And here's one last thought. An American university study showed that more people tend to hook up the closer it gets to closing time. But please do drink in moderation, or people will start remembering you for all the wrong reasons. And that's our show for tonight. If you'd like more information on any of tonight's stories, check out our website, 9msn.com.au, and follow the prompts.